I am the This Girl Can ambassador for Active Devon. I'm here today to tell you a bit about my story and what's motivated me to get back into exercise. It all goes back to about 4 or 5 years ago when I was incredibly unhappy, I was incredibly overweight, and at that point I had a lot of debt. I just didn't feel like I could control anything, and the one thing that I could control and get back on track was how I felt about myself, which involved looking at what I was doing to try and lose the weight that made me so unhappy. I've been to the doctors and I've been prescribed pills, I've been given different diet programs, but the problem that I've got isn't that I can't lose weight, I can't keep it off. So this then resulted in being put forward as a candidate for bariatric surgery, and I had two options. One was the gastric bypass or one was a gastric band, and I opted to use the gastric band as a tool to help me keep my weight off. After I'd had the operation, I'd met my partner and we moved in together a couple of years ago, bought our first home, and the weight that I'd lost slowly started to creep back on again. So it was more of a case of I needed to do something that would make me lose the weight and keep it off. And that's basically my story in a very small nutshell.
What's motivating you now to keep active?
My motivation at the moment is that I'm getting married in May next year. I'm going to Cuba and I want to look the best that I can for myself, because the pictures that we have from our wedding will be the pictures that I keep for a lifetime, and I don't want to see an unhappy person putting on a fake smile in those pictures in a dress.
What are you doing to stay active these days?
Well, at the moment I go to spinning two mornings a week. I get up and I go down for 7 o'clock and I do a 45-minute class before I come into work. During the week when I'm at work I try and take a walk at lunchtime, which is half an hour, and I can usually do about a mile and a half. It's things like walking at the weekend. I go and play with my brother-in-law's puppy, take it for a walk. It's all little things that you can do in a short amount of time, and it doesn't take a lot of effort or require a lot of special equipment really.
If you could give some messages to other women who might be thinking about starting their active journey, what would that be?
I would say do it for yourself, because nobody else can make that change for you. And the one thing you've got to remember is as bad as you feel about yourself, you will feel better when you start exercising. You will start to look at yourself differently, and you won't care what people think, because they're going to think it anyway. You can't change that, so just do it.